Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Live Younger with Shelley. Tonight, I'm going to walk you through liveyoungersports.com and show you how X39 can support energy, recovery, and overall athletic performance, whether you're a young athlete or training as an older adult. So here's the website here. I already have it pulled up for you. It was created for athletes and active adults who want to train harder, recover faster, and stay consistent. You can see the system is designed to enhance your current routine, not replace it. X39 works with your body to support natural recovery and energy, which is especially helpful for weightlifting, running, or any intense training. So I'm going to just kind of walk you through this. Of course, I said recover faster, perform longer, push beyond your limits. Fill your performance with light-activated stem cell technology designed for recovery, stamina, and strength. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to quickly show you this video on X39. So give me a second and I'll go ahead and start it up.
You are a powerhouse of growth, of new experiences. You just don't know it yet. Let's change that, shall we? With innovation at our core, we've reimagined what's possible. Harnessing the body's natural energy flow with light. Backed by clinical research, X39 stimulates the skin with low levels of light to elevate a key peptide linked to renovating and rejuvenating the body. This life technology supports improved movement, recovery, and overall health and well-being. You are Generation Awesome. Shifting paradigms and creating new ones. We always knew you had it in you. Now it's time to prove it to yourself. Your adventures are only beginning. Discover the power and simplicity of doing more with X39. Be the light. LifeWave.
Okay. So if you saw the video there, you don't need another pill, peptide, or protocol. You need a solution that works with your body's intelligence, not against it. So what to expect? Faster muscle recovery after training and competition, increased stamina and endurance, reduced inflammation and joint pain, sharper mental clarity, focus under pressure, energy that lasts without caffeine or stimulants, collagen activation for stronger joints, tendons, and skin, a body that feels and responds like it's in its prime again. So I want to show you a video. This is on a coach that has a testimonial about him, his wife, and I believe his daughter. So let me go ahead and play that for you. Give me just a second. Move myself out of the way. There we go.
LifeWave has made waves in the Jackson household, and I am extremely excited to share this information with you. I firmly believe that it may be life-changing because it has been for our household. We're looking to take our athletes' game, performance, recovery to the next level, and LifeWave is that bridge that we believe can do that. So I want to talk about my testimony before we move any further. Quickly, I'm an athlete, I'm still, but I've been playing football for over 20 years, and I'm retired now. But I share that because being a football player for over 20 years, things hurt, and I was experiencing extreme pain in my Achilles for months, about a good 7 months. And we found out about LifeWave and the patches. And I was skeptical at first, but my wife convinced me to try it out. And after 7 months of my Achilles both of them hurting so bad that it was painful to get out of bed and move around. I tried this patch, and I kid you not, one day later, and I'm not saying that's for everybody, but I'm speaking for myself. One day later, the very next day, I slept with one of these patches on, and the very next day, I got out of bed, and my pain in my left Achilles was completely gone, and the pain in my right Achilles was at about a 4. And before that, they were both at a 10. And so fast forward, I use these patches for the last 2 months straight, and the pain in my Achilles is completely gone, and I'm back to running. In that 7 months, I was not able to run. It was extremely painful. But I've been running. I've been wearing these patches every single day, the way it is prescribed by LifeWave. And not only have I seen a vast improvement, really the pain is completely gone in my Achilles, but I've also seen pain relieved in my shoulder, and in my back. So those things were hurting. And so I just speaking from experience, these things really work.
And man, I wish I would have known about this when I was in college. I actually suffered from horrible, horrible knees. I had to have orthotics, had to drop some weight, and just really get in shape and build up the muscles in my legs while in college. But, as athletes and as an educator and as a mom and a parent, as we're exploring these things, I'm so grateful that this was shared with us in our family. Like Eric shared his results earlier. I'm just so blessed to share the results of my own children. And so my daughter suffered from chronic pain in her knees and her heels for like 2 years. And she's a very active athlete, plays multiple sports. And even her coaches would be like, "How's Ari feeling?" And we would always try to bandage her up with KT tape or whatever it was. And so for her, when we put the X39 and the Eon on her, we noticed, I would be like, "Hey, how you feeling?" She'd be like, "I feel good. I have energy. Like my knee," I'm like, "Your knees don't hurt?" She's like, "My knees don't hurt." I'm like, "Yes, this is amazing," because for somebody who wants to be great, getting injuries they set you back, and you just really want to be able to perform at your best. And so for her, we were just so thankful that these worked for her, and they will work for you as well, I have no doubt. And so that's just one of our daughters. Our other daughter, she had some other significant health challenges going on with some GI issues. And she was on meds for her GI issues. And so we went ahead and took her off her meds. She was running X39, Eon, and X49. And this same daughter, Alina, also had ACL surgery in September. So she was just getting hit from all ends of the spectrum. And so what we noticed with her was just truly life-changing. She noticed that her mood and her mental clarity improved, her skin even improved, and she just felt like she was herself again. And so for me as a parent, like you can't ask for anything more than that. But to add icing on the cake with this, she was on some pretty bad meds for her GI issues, and we just really wanted to get her off of them. Didn't know the long-term effects of them. This was new to us, what she was diagnosed with. And so for her, we had her blood work tested after her being off the meds for about 4 weeks. Her blood test came back all in the normal range. And there was no evidence of inflammation or evidence of white blood cells in her test results. And so for us to have her off of those meds was just life-changing. And just like, anytime you go to a good restaurant, you taste something good, or, you see a good movie, or you just have to share it.
Okay, I would like to note that these patches are not tested on children, and it is up to the parents and their discretion if they would like to use them on their children. But like I said, they weren't clinically tested on children, so that is the parents' discretion to if they decide to use them. And like it's has said that nothing enters your body, so and it does not interfere with anything that you are taking. I want to also click on here. There are other athlete testimonials. We have a football player, a skateboarder. I guess this is a surfer, a ballerina. These patches have been used on professional athletes as well as Olympic athletes. There's a great video with Dr. Dennis Pena. He is a foot surgeon, does pain management and wound care specialist. that video is really good as well. Let me close this out. All right. And also, if you would like proof, there are patents and science. If you click on that, that is going to give you the patents. You've got 200 patents and counting. So this goes through all the patents, all the information you need. If you would like to research that, there is also a video by David Schmidt, the inventor, CEO of LifeWave. You can go through that. This one's 36 minutes, but I will show you the intro video on that. They have links of the studies on each patch that is made by LifeWave. It goes through all the research on that, your acupuncture points. You can go through that. And then again on our founder, David Schmidt. Let me go back. I want to show you guys, because there's some videos here on science and technology, but you can go through it however you'd like. All the information is here. Let me go back. Okay, here's the short video, the little preview one I want to show you. This is one of my favorite videos by David Schmidt. So let me go ahead and play that for you.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. There is more information there than most people would ever realize. I was 8 years old, and my parents wanted to take me to the workshop of Thomas Edison. On the drive back home, I said to my dad, I want to be an inventor. Light, as it turns out, is the primary control mechanism for everything else that happens in the body. What if we could have an external electromagnetic field that would essentially reset the stem cells that are already in our bodies and get them to function like younger, healthier cells? What if in the process we actually found out that in a book that was written thousands of years ago, that information already existed? God has left his fingerprint in natural design, and that blueprint shows up in nature. The mathematical codes are identical. The implications to this are absolutely extraordinary. What drives me is that there's this enormous sense of hope that we can create technology to generate clean energy, that we can have foods that aren't genetically modified, and we can meet all of the needs on the planet that we have to, and that we can heal people.
Okay, I love it too because there's a Bible quote at the end, which is John 7:38. One thing I want to mention, my husband and I have been using this technology for, on December 17th will be our 2-year anniversary. My husband and I both have had different issues that we've been trying to work on for a while to recover from. Myself, I had a frozen shoulder in my right shoulder where I would not lift heavy things because I was afraid it would start hurting or giving me issues. I had a lot of inflammation in there, but now I have full range of motion. I can lift my hand up now. And in fact, the other day I was picking up groceries and it was a heavy bag. And normally I would avoid picking up anything heavy because I didn't want to aggravate my shoulder, but I actually picked it up, brought it inside and set it down and realized that I had picked up something heavy and I had no issues whatsoever. In fact, the other day, I was walking down a step at home and I tripped and fell, landed on my right hip, and my right hand I held out to break my fall, and I landed on my hand And I was thinking, oh my goodness, did I just like break my arm? Did I sprain it? I didn't know what happened. Um, and my hand just started bruising up. It was swelling and red. So I put an X39 on my hand, and within minutes, the pain that I was having was relieved. I had no bruising on my hip at all. And I hit pretty hard, and I thought for sure I was going to have a lot of bruising. But my hand, I had very little pain. The only time it would hurt is if I put pressure on it or leaned on it. It did bruise, but this was 2 days ago. And I looked at my hand this evening, and there's no bruise there at all. And I have no pain in my hand whatsoever. So, I mean, my husband and I have had amazing results with these patches. And like I said, we've been patching consistently for 2 years. My husband has had issues with his knees, um, severe pain, inflammation, because he works, he's in construction, so he works really hard. He basically works his body off. He's been working hard, and he has severe pain. We patch him up, and the pain's gone. And he's able to work and get through his work day. If it wasn't for these patches, I don't think he would be able to work at all. So there, we have so many testimonials, not only myself, my husband, my parents, um, just so many testimonies I could go on all day about. But I really wanted to share this with you guys because we have had such amazing results with this. And I just want you to research it. I'm sharing it with you. And if you are open and this is something, a technology that you're looking for, it's safe. Nothing enters your body, no drugs, no stimulants of any kind. It just uses your own body's light that reflects back in from these patches. And amazing, amazing results. I could go on, but it's so much easier for you to go through the website and really see what this technology can do. It is absolutely mind blowing to me. And so that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. I think that is pretty much it for now. If you would like to go in and go deeper in here into the science, the patents, the videos, I invite you to come in and look at everything. I will be putting links in the description box. And as I've said before, I am here to help you in any way that you need to learn about them. If you are interested in trying them out, let me know. I will put a link to my website in there as well, and a link to the liveyoungersports.com website. So I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm very passionate about this technology, and I absolutely love what it is doing for me and my family. So I just want to say again, thank you so much for watching. And please catch me on my next video. And like I said, if you have any questions, please reach out. I'm here to help. So I want to say blessings to everyone, and take some time to check out the video. I think you guys will really find it interesting, and all the information on this website. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye for now. One thing I want to add, included in this video, is that LifeWave and its brand partners do not claim to treat, diagnose, or cure any diseases. I just wanted to give you that disclaimer. But again, please reach out if you have any questions, and have a great night. Bye-bye.